A lot of artists find their sound by combining the genres. Some combined bass house with drum and bass, then bass house and tech house, or even big room, house, and trance. Also, shout out to the legend, Skytech, for checking out one of my videos. Today, I want to make a bass house track with a bit of techno influence. I'm going to split it into two parts, one with a more bass house feel and the other with a more techno vibe. But the idea is that both parts of the drop contain both genres, and this is how it went. When you're combining bass house and techno, the bass pretty much decides where the track goes. Like I said earlier, I split the drop into two parts. The first one has that classic 808 style bass, and the second one leans more toward a techno style rumble. There's not too much going on with the basses, just a simple patch with pitch bends at the end of each bar, and in spots where the lead drops out to fill the space a bit. I also added another pitch bend automation every 4 bars and a filter cutoff towards the end to build some movement. For the rumble, I kept it simple, just used a sample I found, made sure it was in key, and it instantly gave that rolling techno feel. Drums are where everything comes together. They set the tone for both genres. I kept them very minimal but strong, a punchy kick with that techno weight, toms to add groove, house-style claps, and some shakers to keep it moving. Then, to make it flow naturally, I added fills every 2 bars. Once the bass and groove were locked in, I started working on the leads. For the first part, I kept that stamped style call and response. It's what makes the drop feel alive. Then, to fit the techno side, I chopped a single shot of the lead, added reverb, and built the energy through automation. I automated everything: pitch bend, which gives movement, sustain, filter, reverb, tremolo, and shaperbox for that rhythmic delay effect. On the techno side, I brought in a melodic techno-style stab with a Reese fill. And of course, the classic stab every 4 bars to keep that bass house energy alive. For FX, I kept it simple but clean. Downlifters, a few noise shots, crashes every 8 bars, sweeps, and one more downlifter to transition between the sections. For the break, I wanted to keep the same energy but simplify it. I copied the drop melody, added pitch bends, and switched up the lead to make it feel more open. Then I layered a strong Reese bass underneath, added the stab for support, and filled the space with ambience, sirens, exhausts, and sweeps. For the drums, a simple kick and snare combo to keep the groove going, a second snare loop, and a percussion loop to keep the build-up evolving. Finally, I filtered the main lead and added a bit of reverb automation before the drop hits again. And that's pretty much it. Bass house and techno combined into one track with that clean stamped touch. Let me hear your thoughts in the comments.